Hello, Irish Seer here again. Adjusting. There we go. Hope you're well. Hope you all had a nice weekend or whatever, having a nice day whenever you're watching this. I don't know. I don't care. Today's review is going to be WWE Battleground, the latest pay-per-view. Bit underwhelming. It wasn't awful, but a bit underwhelming. Some good matches. I think the highlight, once again, was definitely the John Cena Kevin Owens match, even if the ending was a bit. Started off good with Sheamus versus Randy Orton. I like Sheamus, obviously Irish, whatever, but it doesn't look like he can improv very well, if that makes any sense. There's a lot of things where it almost seems as if he's thinking of what to do next, like he doesn't know what to do next. So he's kind of looks very awkward, but he's a big guy, and he is primed to. He's ready to be the next champion. He does have the Money in the Bank briefcase, so it would be cool if he did beat what's his face, Seth Rollins, who survived Lesnar. But we'll talk about that in a minute. Some other matches. The pre-show match was pretty good. It was Wade Barrett against King. What's his name? K-Quick. What's up? What's up, King? What's up? I think he calls himself now. That was a good match. Barrett won, of course. It almost looks like they're trying to give Barrett a push, but they never do. It's like he's winning matches, but they never move him forward. Like they haven't since the whole Nexus thing finished. He never really got into the main spotlight, and it's kind of sad because he's a really good wrestler. But that was a good pre-match. The tag match was the tag match. They really need to fix that division because the last good generation was the Edge and Christian, Dudleys, and Hardy Boys. That was the last good generation of tag team wrestlers, and they really need to bring that back. So women's match, I didn't even watch. That was my bathroom break. I really, really miss women wrestlers. I really miss women wrestlers, like real women wrestlers, like China, like Ivory, and to a lesser extent, Trish Stratus, Lita. Lita was okay, but I miss having real women wrestlers, not divas. Which is, it's so we're still using the word divas. They've been using that since the Attitude Era. So I didn't bother with that match. The Kevin Owens John Cena match was really, really good. Really, really intense, especially at the end. My only disappointment was Kevin Owens tapped out. I didn't mind the fact that he lost, but he tapped out. It would have been so much better if he had done like an Austin WrestleMania 13 and passed out instead. So that way, yeah, he lost, but he can still, hold his head up high. John Cena never beat me. Maybe they thought if they did that, then the feud would have to continue, and they just wanted to finish it. But I thought it would have been a really, really good idea, and especially it would have been better for Kevin Owens if he just passed out. But overall, it was a good match, and it was a really, really great match. Finally, main event. Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins, and it was what you expected it to be. Just for most of it, Brock Lesnar just dominating the whole match. Seth Rollins, obviously, so it wouldn't be completely boring in one way. Seth Rollins did have a bit of an offense, but overall, Lesnar dominated, and it was a good finish. Out of everyone who was you'd expect to come out, because the only way Seth Rollins was going to leave champion is if someone interfered, and that's what happened. But obviously, it wasn't going to be Kane. It wasn't going to be J&J Security. It wasn't going to be Triple H. Turned out it was The Undertaker. A really surprise return, because usually he only comes out once a year for WrestleMania. Wasn't the case. Beat Brock Lesnar. Chokeslam Brock Lesnar, gave him two tombstones. it's good to see him back because now it looks like it could be Brock Lesnar versus Undertaker at wrestling at SummerSlam. That would be an interesting match. It's going to be interesting. Where does Seth Rollins go now? Who's going to be his next opponent? It could be Sheamus. Sheamus could cash in. Although the way Sheamus' character is now, he's not going to cash in Money in the Bank in a match. He's going to cash it after a match, after great match. Both guys are exhausted. Sheamus will cash it in. That's how that match will go. Overall, a good pay-per-view. Luckily, I have the network, so I don't have to feel bad about paying for it because it wouldn't have been worth 20 or whatever it is Sky charges. So yeah, I don't really watch wrestling anymore in terms of stories. I just really stick to the pay-per-views, and I think they're good. I'm not like a internet nerd who can complain and nitpick about tiny little things, but I liked it. It wasn't awful, and if you complain about pay-per-views, you do better. Make your own pay-per-view. How about that? So overall, I'll give it a B. I thought it was a good pay-per-view. Some dumb moments. The tag match was the Divas match was whatever, but the other matches I thought really it started strong and it ended wow, like a bit of a surprise, or at least it was a surprise for me. I don't read message boards or rumors on the internet, so maybe everyone knew the Undertaker was going to be there. I didn't, so it was a surprise for me. And now it's goodbye for me. That was my review of Battleground. Good pay-per-view. I recommend, even though I've now told you everything that happened and you probably read up what happened, I do recommend you watch it, especially on the network. I'm not getting paid for that. I'm not getting paid for anything. But I recommend you watch it. So, till next time, have a good one.